Delighted to say I'm joined on stage now by Julia from Formula E. Now, Julia, you've been talking a lot of great sense about electric cars. Tell me a little bit about Formula E and why it's important in the transition to net zero.
Well, Formula E is a fantastic platform to support the transition to net zero because we are a technological laboratory, not only to develop the EV technology as such in terms of the battery, the charging infrastructure, and so on, but also to showcase and to roll it out in a faster way on the street. So inspiring consumers to adopt more sustainable lifestyles, obviously starting from the mobility perspective, but also offering the opportunity for car manufacturers to innovate and to transfer those technologies on the cars that we will be driving.
Well, I'm an electric car convert. I love driving my EV, and I think once you drive an EV, you're sold. And once you see the performance, you feel the performance, it's incredible. Which is where I guess Formula E and Extreme E and all these new types of racing are really helping to help convert those petrol heads.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think the power of the platform of Formula E or Extreme E and the other fully electric championship is the fact that we use racing that is inspirational. It touches the heart, the mind, the souls of the people. And we basically use that to be able to send a message. So there's the technological side in terms of advancing and innovating, but there's also really the perception in terms of really showcasing that, a more sustainable lifestyle, whether it's a racing, a type of new series, or at home, is actually the coolest thing that you can get.
And you've got some incredible drivers and big names in the sport coming and taking part in these races. I was lucky enough to go to Greenland for Extreme E. It was over a year ago now. We got to see the glaciers and the devastation that's being caused by climate change and by forest fires, which are causing soot to be deposited on the glaciers, making them melt faster. And when you see it firsthand, the devastation of what we're doing as a the human race, we need to try and create these races without traces and to stop burning stuff, basically.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think the power of such platforms and obviously Extreme being really in those what used to be pristine and that has been impacted by climate change and human activity environment is really to showcase and to really use again the ability to have the inspiration of the sport to show that one we've had a negative impact, but I think what is really common within Formula E and Extreme E is that we want to showcase solutions. So we bring solutions. There's a solution that can be brought directly through electric vehicle adoptions, and then the rest of the initiative that we're showcasing constantly in the cities for Formula E or off-road with Extreme E.
And I'm conscious that there's a queue of people looking to speak to you, so I'm going to wrap up my interview very shortly. Quick question though, really, on events like this and shows like the London Climate Tech Show 2023, how important are these events as we try to get to net zero?
Well, London Climate Tech Show and similar events are obviously essential for us to be able to showcase, one, that the technology is here. We're, I think, a technology evangelists in the sense that we really believe that technology has the power to solve the challenges that climate change is posing us as humanity. So it's really an opportunity to meet like-minded people, to share the innovations that are going on, and really to send a message that, if we do it fast enough and at the right scale, we have the solutions to fight and to basically deliver on the climate change issues.
Well, I think that key phrase, are we doing it fast enough? Obviously, Formula E is all about being fast, but you guys are doing a fantastic job. You must be very proud of what you've achieved so far.
Yeah, definitely. Formula E and Extreme E obviously are racing series that have been created with a purpose, and that's really what drives our motivation, my personal motivation, to know that we're doing something really for the greater good.
Well, brilliant. Keep up the good work. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you so much.